This is from Brad Stainbrook, Orange and Brown Report, always really interesting stuff. So Demetric Felton working out with wide receiver coach David Robinson this offseason in Texas. And Felton's an interesting guy, Brad. He was one of those hybrids. Was he a running back? Was he a wide receiver? They were hoping they would see more on special teams. When you have a guy that plays a couple of positions, it's one of those things, he never really gets enough reps at either. So let's see if Felton is moved full-time to wide receiver, can he carve out a niche at the back end of that wide receiver room? It's going to be a little bit tougher now with Elijah Moore in the fold.
Yeah, I mean, he's, basically in that with the David Bell, the Anthony Schwartzes, the Michael Woodses, the Dalen Baldwin, another guy we saw last year. And return-wise, DPJ as a punt returner was good last year. Me, personally, I wouldn't take him off those duties. Jerome Ford was decent as a kick returner. I don't know if I'd necessarily take him off those duties. But, Demetric Felton was a late-round pick, saw some success a little bit here and there. A lot of these guys are all in the same spot here. And I kind of feel bad because, even whoever maybe wins that battle to say, oh, well, I'm wide receiver 4, what's it really going to mean to you? What's you going to really get out of it? Because I'm not sure there's going to be a ton of playing time unless something unfortunately goes wrong. But, look, you're always trying to put yourself out there. You're always trying to keep your name alive because maybe if the time with your own current franchise is coming to a close, you're always thinking that now as the Browns become hopefully a better team, there are opportunities. Years ago, if you couldn't cut it with the Cleveland Browns, that pretty much meant your days were over. Now, if you're not good enough to make the Browns, there are other teams you can go play for within this league.
Yeah, without question. The roster has been upgraded pretty significantly. All right.